Okay, so this is the entryway, as you can see, into the coach. The nice thing is, of course, this handle is lit. You might not be able to tell that, but there is a switch here that'll turn that on and off for you. Nice newly replaced handle there for you. And you do have a control switch right here so that when you're leaving the motor coach, you can just hit the light master and it'll kill all the lighting in the motor coach for you. The nice thing is too, when you're traveling for the Webasto heat, there is a nice heat source that comes right through here to keep your passenger comfortable. And your passenger, of course, rides by simply flipping down the floor into its position here, and then this seat goes into position here for them to enjoy the view as you travel. So it's an easy way to have them come in and out. So you follow me in. Now I left the gen unit on just so you can see, but it's a newly replaced gen set. It starts remotely from inside here, and you can see there's only 32 hours on the unit itself. So that's what this is for starting and stopping your remote. This here is just an indicator to give you how much solar power you're getting, because it has solar panels on the roof for charging your batteries.
12 volt.
And that's for your 12 volt system. Your 24 volt system is actually in here, and you can see where your batteries are currently sitting. They're fully charged, and of course when you're going down the road they're charged, as well as when you are plugged in on land they're being charged as well, and that's what that indicator there is for. And then these are just your voltage monitor setups where you want your alarms to be. This here is to turn your inverter on and off. You know, when you're going down the road, of course, you turn it on to help charge your system. This here is your door lock. It has an air door lock for when you're traveling. A big bolt slides across. It's rather comforting for your passengers. And just a switch for turning on your upper panel lights. This is your Webasto engine preheat switch, so you can preheat your engine if you are doing a cold start. And this switch here is to activate your Webasto house heat. So in the cold season, you'll have this turned to the on position, and then down here is your thermostat for setting your house heat at whatever level you would like it to be at. And this here is to run the air circulation and AC system in the house. And the ventilation for that is actually all piped through the ceiling, and you can see the vents and their opening and closing and so on here in the ceiling to suit you during the hot months. So the unit itself, this is the driver's position. It has, as you can see, it has an air ride seat. The seat will also rotate, so you can have it turned. And it's the beautiful thing about a coach versus some of the lighter models that they make is the stability of this unit when you're traveling down the road. I've been in this when the wind has been howling outside, and I'm literally still only driving with 2 fingers, so to speak, on the wheel. It's a very easy unit to operate. Just your typical dash layout with your speedometer, your RPM, your water temperature, voltage temperature. Over here is your outdoor temperature if you're driving in the winter months. This is your air. This is your fuel, diesel, of course. The nice thing is the house heat draws from the diesel fuel tank, so you never have to fuel a separate tank to run your Webasto house heat. And then over here you have your typical alarms for high beam, low air, and it just indicates when your engine fan is actually coming on for cooling. Your wipers are controlled here. Here's your selector for your automatic transmission. And then down this side here is your bank of switches too that run everything from Jake brake to your solar system to your electric sewer dump and so on if you're wanting to hook that up. We currently don't have it hooked up because I'm not a big fan of an electric dump. So we have the in-house TV running right now. It is a system that is surround sound through the house, so it is nice to hear and to play when the time comes. So we drew all, it has the blinds. We drew all the blinds in the coach just so you could see what it's like when it's lit up with the accent lighting in the roof. And of course they are all lifted and lowered just simply with a drawstring for lifting and lowering them. Pretty simple system. This here is your 2 front coaches, and these coaches actually pull out so that you can create a bed. You can easily sleep 2 people on these, no problem. Pull out the bed. This side will also pull out. You join them together, and then these simply will collapse down and to create the bed that you need. And you do the same thing on this side. So it's a great place for